Update Update 4 on now Hurricane Bertha, which has intensified with winds of 80 miles per hour and a pressure of 998 millibars. It's moving right now. You can see moving 17 miles to the north. And here's the visible satellite imagery of Bertha. You can see the thunderstorms looking much more organized than before, but it's still not as organized as other storms like in the Atlantic, like as Arthur. But here you can see a system right here. Bertha is located. There you can see this area. We'll see that is a bunch of dry air. You'll see that in the water vapor imagery. So let's take a look at the forecast track. Here's the forecast track for Hurricane Bertha as of the 11 a.m. advisory, Eastern Standard Advisory number 15. The storm center is located at 27.6 degrees north, 73.6 degrees west, moving northwest at 17 miles per hour, winds at 80 miles per hour. No warnings in effect as of right now. There is a hurricane for the next day and a half. By 8 a.m. Wednesday, it will be about a tropical storm once again. And by 8 a.m. Thursday, it will be around Newfoundland as a post-tropical cyclone. And the system will continue out to sea, probably as an extratropical, or dissipate by this time around here by Sunday or Saturday in about 120 hours. Here are the tropical storm force winds probability. You can see here's the storm. You can 100% out in the sea with nothing really affecting land until about here, Newfoundland and Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia, you have a 5% chance, so not that much to worry about. We have a 5% chance, and a little bit up here, a 10% chance of seeing tropical storm force winds. But Newfoundland has a more higher percent. We have about a 40 to 50% chance of right out on the coast, and 40% and less as you go further inland to on the island of Newfoundland. So Newfoundland should be watching this. By that time, it will be an extratropical cyclone, but you still can get heavy rain and powerful and tropical storm force winds. Here's the hurricane wind probabilities next. Here's the hurricane wind probabilities. No one is going to be affected by hurricane force winds from this storm. You may get some rip currents off on the coast, on the United States coast, as well as Newfoundland and Nova Scotia, and as well maybe Bermuda and down here. But no one will get hurricane force winds. The storm's hurricane force winds probability is way out to sea, and by the time it gets to Newfoundland, it's going to be already post-tropical and not even a hurricane anymore. So no probability of no one will get hurricane force winds. Here's the next is the infrared imagery of Hurricane Bertha. Here's the infrared rainbow imagery. You can see the thunderstorms. You can see about 3 distinct features in the system. This one is weakening the farthest away from the center, and the second one and the first one are about the same. So Bertha is a little more organized, but not as organized as other storms, like Arthur was. But you can see the strongest storms right here, and right now, really, mainly, this system's gonna pull up Bertha with up here, this front, and that's getting some tropical moisture up in here, so you're not kind of seeing something from Bertha, but not really indirectly from Bertha. These thunderstorms are being enhanced by the tropical wave and Bertha itself from its tropical moisture. Here's the shortwave infrared imagery now. Here's a shortwave infrared imagery. You can still see the stronger thunderstorms, not that much right here. On the other infrared imagery, look more But this one you can see, look how the whole system was blue as of last night, but look, as the sun rises, look where all the blue goes. Look where all the dark blue goes. It's gone. Even in a lot of systems all over the country, you can see that one's blue, that one's blue. These are all bright blue. Look where all the blue is gone in all these systems. But Bertha, you can see, is kind of weakening, maybe strengthening a little more. But right now, Bertha's winds are still disorganized. Its thunderstorms are still disorganized. Let's check the water vapor imagery for Bertha for the next couple of days, where it's heading. Here is the water vapor. You can see a lot of dry air right here. That's is kind of affecting the storm, and not as much getting into the center, but it will be in its path as it goes up to this location up here. As you can see with the mouse, where I'm trying to draw a track, where the track is kind of located, about that area. So a lot of dry air in the path of Bertha. Now here is the GFS model. Here is the GFS model on my Fox Hurricane Center. You can see here's the GFS model. You can see here's Bertha. You can see it kind of weakening, but you can then see it strengthening and getting pulled up to the north up here, which is that's Bertha. At that time, that's as a post-tropical cyclone. See it strengthening a little and then strengthening into an extratropical system up there. Here's the European model. Here is the European model. You can barely see Bertha as of right now. Here's the Monday. You can barely see Bertha, not even on here, and you can eventually by Thursday up here, affecting as an extratropical cyclone, bringing it closer inland to Finland. Well, so the European model is not as aggressive, but as most times I notice. But you can see the system coming more further inland in New Finland. So if this is whoever one you can see, it's more likely. But we'll check that. The NavGen model last. And here is the NavGen model. You can see Bertha weakening and coming back to life as an extratropical cyclone, bringing it more offshore, which is a good thing as well. You can see bringing it more offshore, but still affecting kind of on Newfoundland. And that's it for the models. So that's it for this video. And if I haven't said, here's the storm again, but if I haven't said, the winds are 80 miles per hour and a pressure of 998 millibars. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Until next time, bye.